always tracking, always alerting. This is Storm Team 8.
We are looking at that snow becoming very widespread across the area. This is the live view of the US 131 Ford Freeway interchange in downtown Grand Rapids, the Allendale campus of GVSU. And of course, it's been snowing for several hours in Kalamazoo. You can certainly see that the snow is really starting to pile up on the campus of Western Michigan University. And this is going to be one of those situations where temperatures continue to drop, conditions become quite icy. In fact, as the snow started to fall in and around the Grand Rapids metro area and points to the north, we already had temperatures below freezing. And as a result, we've got that glazed layer of ice that's underneath the snow that's now coming together. And by the way, this is one of those long duration winter weather events. So road crews have to keep treating the primary roads, the secondary roads, those neighborhood streets, the sidewalk, the side roads really don't get much attention at all in this kind of a situation, just because those main roads have to take priority. Heaviest snow continues to track to the south of Grand Rapids, but even with a couple of inches in the Grand Rapids metro area and points to the north, where we do see that temperatures are below freezing already, that's where we are seeing, again, the really slippery travel conditions starting to develop. A look at the wind speed and direction out of the north, running at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. That conveyor belt of cold air will continue to reinforce the at least those surface temperatures that will be dropping over the next several hours. Storm Track Live, the satellite, the radar composite, where you see the deeper, darker blues, this is where the heaviest snow is falling. So from around Hastings to Lansing, Kalamazoo, Battle Creek, and points off to the south, we're seeing snowfall rates an estimated ½ to almost inch per hour. And with this kind of a setup in the atmosphere, this is a conveyor belt of moisture that continues to stream in from the southwest. So Missouri, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, seeing that snow. We're on the northern side of this system in central and southern lower Michigan. And by 5 o'clock this evening, we still have that widespread snow, but as we head through the evening hours, we start to see the precipitation come to an end in areas north of Grand Rapids, and still a little more light snow lingering early in the day tomorrow in areas to the southeast of Grand Rapids. High pressure eventually building in tomorrow night into early Friday morning, and by daybreak Friday, we're looking at actual air temperatures below zero. So we've got some super cold air that follows this storm system. Here's a look at the breakdown as how much we're going to see. About 6 to 10 inches in the Kalamazoo, Battle Creek, South Haven, Benton Harbor areas. Higher amounts to the southeast, and you can see lesser amounts quickly to the north. About 4 to 6 inches from Hastings over toward the Holland area, and only a couple of inches in the Grand Rapids metro area. Because of the travel impact, though, we've got a winter weather advisory, a winter storm warning, and those both will be continuing right through at least the middle to tail end of the day tomorrow. We do have fairly quiet weather, though, building in as we head into the weekend and next week. So, Tom, big challenges for drivers out there.
Yep, we're starting to pick up more crashes out there now, and they're starting to trickle in from the Kent County area as well. We do have a crash right now along Myers Lake Avenue, and that's at 15 Mile Road. South of there, we have a crash in Elto along 60th and Bancroft. So just an indication that those roads are starting to become more widespread slippery out there. Okay, we also have a crash in Allegan County along the northbound lanes of I-196. This is north of North Shore Drive. Areas in the South Haven area, as well as along the I-94 corridor, are going to be problematic this morning. Crash in the Holland area along Port Sheldon at 120th. So make sure you are leaving early this morning. Roads are going to get worse before they get better. If you don't have to leave, good day to stay home. We are concerned and watching closely the I-94 corridor, as well as 131 northbound and southbound, pretty much between Kalamazoo and Grand Rapids. I'll have another update in a few minutes. Teresa and Donovan.
All righty, sir. Thank you much. Let's get right now to our team coverage. David Horrick continues it. He's been out on the roads for us all morning.
Yeah, David, where are you right now, and how have conditions changed?
Well, Donovan, Teresa, currently we're back in Kalamazoo County, and we just passed the Portage Road and Kilgore Road exits. And just a minute ago, or excuse me, even less than a minute ago, just before we came up here, there was a state trooper that was in the construction area blocking the rightmost lane, and it was just him and the flares that prompt drivers to get over. And that is simply because of no crash or anything whatsoever. It's just simply because there's so much snow buildup in the rightmost lane that they have yet to get to that and attend to it properly. So that is an interesting and unique situation, but there are plenty of first responders out there, including this semi-rollover that we want to show you some footage of. And this was over by the Business Loop 94 exit on I-94 East, east of that Business Loop 94 exit in Van Buren County. We have no word on any injuries, but you can see from that footage there, not only is the truck overturned, but so is its payload, and that 18-wheeler is certainly out of commission. But it goes to show that even though the roads looked good at the time that this truck turned over, it certainly did not do it didn't do anything good for that truck, obviously, for those reasons. So anyway, as we see right now, heading eastbound on 94 here in the construction zone where there's obviously usually a lot of construction vehicles. Roads, it's starting to get a little bit worse if you head towards eastbound, towards Battle Creek, Portage, and the like as we were coming back from Van Buren County. So be sure to be safe out there, as Tom, Teresa, Terry, and Donovan have mentioned all morning long. So again, keep an eye out. Take it slow if you have to, or just simply bundle up by the fire instead of buckling up in your vehicle. Guys, back to you.